Good morning, this is meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your weather briefing storm scoop. It's August 13th, it's a Thursday, and we have a lot to talk about. What's going on with the world with the weather? So let's jump in. I wanted to start off with the visual of the radar loop off the Carolina coast. It's always an interesting time of year watching deep convection over the Gulf Stream induced by a front or thunderstorm complex. There's a front that's lining up throughout the East Coast. I can show you a little bit of that later, but it's going to give a lot of opportunities from showers and storms. But this hugging off the coast, you never know, could gain some tropical features, and it's just sort of sitting there right now. So we'll be interested in seeing what the thunderstorms do. Up a little north with that front, we have slow-moving showers and thunderstorms with locally heavy rain. And it's expected again for the southeast portion of Pennsylvania, south portions of New Jersey, Delaware, and northeast Maryland. So, again, we've been talking about the mid-Atlantic and southern parts of the northeast having a lot of rain this week. We'll show that in a moment. As a result, those areas are in a flash flood warning from 8 a.m. until midnight tonight. So, it's going to be not a washout, but enough to make a hazard of things. Quickly, this is the NAM. It continues with the snow. Oh gosh, with the precipitation. Close call as you get into New York City and on north. They should be able to get away with just some showers. That heavier rain will stay off to the south, and you can see some of those numbers, 4 or 5 inches back into Virginia. And some more at the coast as well. So definitely going to be wet over the next couple of days. Moving along. This is a view from a lot. We have increasing frequency of disturbances and troughs coming in. And there's no exit for them into the Atlantic. So we'll see that heavy rainfall increase. And again, this is the area we're really concerned about, but eventually into northern New England as well. That'll be a concern. Let's see what else I have for you today. This is going to set some things up. So it's just a few more days, and then you'll see a pattern shift. So if we start with 1, this is a mid-level ridge that builds up the west coast. You can see that ridge right there. Number 2 is our parent low. It's the backbreaker. It moves east into our position, and it'll eventually stall out. And then some of the colder elements then drop through, because there's an envelope that opens there. And then the sweeping, undercutting cold front here will bring in much needed change. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice to have. Just a little bit of info on that. So basically, the Arctic is really cooling at this point, and some polar air is pushing southward. Western Greenland has seen significant drop below normal the last few days, maybe 2 weeks or so. So there's lots of snowfall the next 2 weeks, and it should start building towards below normal temps. I'm preparing a document that shows the above average number of days over 90 degrees for many big cities this year. It's really important to keep in mind that it's been a hot summer. So line them up. The long-standing run of deep summer is about to end. And from here on out, a balance of stronger fronts and troughs along with the warmer rebounds between them will occur at great frequency. So you can see it's sort of a train here. Obviously in the summer, we typically get less storms. But we're starting to see that pattern break here, which is nice. It's always nice to get some rain. We need it. So while we see the long-duration high heat pattern getting knocked out for good in a few days, we'll settle into a new pattern of frequent fronts and modest warm rebuilds. So, always around September or so, you think that, it's fall, and then you get like an 88-degree day, and that happens. Elongated tumbling highs, which we showed yesterday, that's the areas in red, have a long shelf life, but a variety of weather is going to return, which is nice. We're just going to jump into and look at the tropics for a brief second. It's the same song and dance. This is Tropical Depression number 11, which would be Josephine. Still waiting for easterly shear to subside, so it's really just getting ripped apart on a couple fronts. We need the center to align with the convective burst. It's not there yet. It's not a threat to land at this time, but we'll see. Right now, it's maximum sustained winds 35 miles an hour, moving west-northwest 15 miles an hour. So we got to see, will it continue to head towards the United States, or will it continue doing this curve that's expected on Tuesday? Again, it's obviously a slow mover, and we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Last piece is just possible pathways, right? So strong convergence in the mid-Atlantic, deep tropical feed via high pressure. So this is a flow, and that's why you saw that rain that's going to be pounding the coast right around here. But again, tropical areas could get up and around, or it might fly out here. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Last piece, there was another earthquake of 5.6, 150 or so kilometers south of False Pass, Alaska. There are no worries for any tsunamis, so that's good news. I'm meteorologist Steve Kuznowski. We've gone long today. Have a great day.